So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are in the conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Ashley Young, forward it goes, gets wrestled off the ball, plays it out to the wing. Ashley Young. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Ashley Young tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. Liverpool have made a 50-50 start, 3 points after 2 games. Anything that caught your eye?
Yeah, I mean...
And they've been caught out here. Chance! No goals as yet. Downing. Ashley Young. Downing. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Brings it forward. Maxi Rodriguez. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Done. And back to base. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Downing. Finds himself eased off the ball. Hit long and direct. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And this could be the final action of the first half. That's a hit! And that's caused a worry or two. Knocks it away. This could fall anywhere. Could be thinking about a shot here. And it's half-time here. So neither team has broken through. It's certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So there was the first half.
Liverpool really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'd be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Liverpool head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Back to the keeper. And cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Milner. Done. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Aquilani. Nicely measured pass. Gets good distance on it. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift. Liverpool merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Hits one! Oh, yes, it's there! And that might well be that!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's away. Has a pop! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
All square again into the dying minutes. And help's available out wide. Danger averted for now. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft, and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest, and a result which at least partly satisfies all. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Liverpool can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Repelled by the keeper. Ball's out on the left now. He's left his man. Battles to win it back. Zabaleta. And help's available out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Turns and goes back. This could fall anywhere. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Try cutting inside here. He's there to receive it. Gets good distance on it. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Fulham are sitting on 4 points after two games, a win, a draw, Jim, so far.
Yeah, I'd say a reasonable start, Peter.
Big chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball.
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
Robinho. Adebayor. Hoists it high. Gets it upfield. Shot at goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Has a hit! It's there! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Terrible error, duly punished. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
All the way back and they start again. Away from immediate danger. And the whistle goes for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're already into the second period.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball.
Tries a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as Tesco tweeted, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Adebayor. Going for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Zabaleta. Barry. Hoists it forward. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering it.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that certainly wasn't one of his best. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
So here comes a substitution. Up to meet it! Good delivery, no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Forward it goes. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Loose ball, who's going to get there?
Fulham are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
He's in, chance! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
So that's two now without reply. Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the counter is on. Decent looking ball. And the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? And there goes the final whistle. Decent win. Competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Your reflections then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Wolverhampton are still winless after the first two games and seeking a change in fortune. Gets it upfield, cuts it out.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they...
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Wolverhampton still without an attempt on target. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Keeper sends it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Giggs. Giggs. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. It could be in here. He's had a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
A real chance to break. Rooney. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Owen! Now the counter. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, he's not going to get that. Let us put a stop to that. And it's played forward. It's a brilliant interception. It'll be a throw-in. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So we have a double substitution going on here. Hoists it forward. 75 minutes played. And that's been lever clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Forward it goes. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Manchester showing a good... They're calling on all their resources now.
Carrick.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Good ball, it's fell. Owen! Away from immediate danger. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Wolverhampton can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. So we're up and running. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Well, both teams have had a frustrating start to the season, not a single win between them. Deco. Drogba. It's got through. Drogba! What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Deco. And here's the chance to counter. Drogba. Hoists it forward, dashing forward at pace. Done very well to intervene. He's making good use of his strength there. Has a goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Patrick van Aanholt. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Just brushed off the ball there. Defenders on the back foot. He's left his man. Chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He almost benefited from some real generosity. No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
Patrick van Aanholt. Deco with a delicate ball. Gets into a dangerous position. Terry. Drogba. Now a chance to break. Forward it goes. That'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Chelsea were in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. The second half gets underway.
Chelsea going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Deco. Drogba! Danger averted for now. He's in! And the counter is on. Tries to locate someone up front. Has a pop!
Sunderland are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Well played, he saw that coming. Keeper sends it forward. Sunderland have it back and they can go again. Drogba, a real chance to break. Good take. Essien! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe. Sunderland are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Ball through needs to be good here. Has a pop! Should have put that one away. Sunderland are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So we have a double substitution going on here. Chelsea Need to hold on for a few more moments. Tries to dink it in. The less said about that pass, the better. Canna. Crunching tackle. So that's it. It is all over. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it. But that was enough. Kim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me. And as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. We have already started here. Stoke are dealing with this indeterminate start. Both games drawn. And the shot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Has a pop! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Had very little chance.
Hull themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It's a shooting chance! loose. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And it's played forward. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
So we're already into the second period.
Stoke need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Throw in. Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Good take, and he's had a look. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Towering header! Oh no, he's got that completely wrong. That's not going to make it. He's in! Goes for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Chooses to go back. Going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And it's hoisted clear. Chip through. Cleared away. That's what has to be. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Stoke are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Keeper's got good distance on that. And now the breakaway. Keeper sends it forward. That is as far as they're going to go. He gets past his man.
Oh, are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Well positioned to make that interception.
Stoke are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Floats one over. Real chance! Tries to get it forward quickly.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Stoke have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Time for a change in personnel. And that's that. Stoke have fallen short on the day. They're going to need to bounce back from this. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And the shot! He's nearly been all right!
Right from the first whistle, they played with an energy that makes them good value for that early goal.
There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Clichy. Brzezinski. It's come loose. Van Persie! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Blackburn are sitting on 4 points after two games, a win, a draw, Jim, so far.
Yeah, I'd say a reasonable start, Peter. You know, one in which I've seen more positives than negatives, and I think from their viewpoint, they can improve now with every game.
Brzezinski!
It's got him rattled.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Done. Well, that's where he wants it. Blackburn scored early, of course, and the score is what... He's had a goal! Oh, taken with style! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Blackburn get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Keeper's ball. Blackburn are in control here on the brink of half-time. Delivers a towering header, and in again. Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Blackburn take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Clichy hoists it forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Blackburn have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we're off again. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Cesc Fabregas. It's a loose ball. Nasri. And here's the chance to counter. And it's got through. It's on a plate. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
He's left his man. Goes for goal! Really well taken goal. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Blackburn are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Blackburn are making a change now. It's become a case of men against boys. And it's played forward. Nasri.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
What? And the finish! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So we have a double substitution going on here. Blackburn totally rampant here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. He's gone for it! Great leap! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Cesc Fabregas. Brzezinski. Looking to get... We're going for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose! Oh, real danger here! There goes the whistle. Great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
And with that, it's time for me to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And already we're underway here. Well read, he sorted that out. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Keeper's got good distance on that. Out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Birmingham have made a 50-50 start, 3 points after 2 games. Anything that caught your eye?
Yeah, I mean, they've shown some good patches in games, but they need to
get a bit of consistency, to be reliable week on week.
Yeah, I'd go along with.
Had a shot! Oh, that's a Terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And that has been cleared. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Gets it upfield. And it's played forward.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Jerome. Has a hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
King hoists it forward. Modric. Huddleston. Looking to break out here. Plays it out to the flank. Played out to the right. He gets past his man, and he's cut it out. And we hit half-time, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. To review the first half.
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. At least, and he has been fouled there. Jerome, out to the right. Who's ball, who's going to get there? Now a chance to break. That is as far as they're going to go. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Birmingham get it back again. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal and high end.
And the finish! Really well taken goal. The breakthrough strike.
And looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Tottenham take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
That's a decent ball. And he's there to cut it out. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And and the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Plays it out to the flank.
Birmingham are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Just brushed off the ball there. Gets away from his opponents. Forward it goes.
Birmingham need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Tottenham need to hold on for a few more moments. And help's available out wide. And he's onside. Turns and goes back. Gets into some space. Gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and
that is that. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And already we're underway here. Wigan have made a 50-50 start, 3 points after 2 games. Anything that caught your eye?
Yeah, I mean, they've shown some good patches in games, but they need to
get a bit of consistency, to be reliable week on week.
Yeah, go along with that. They're strong and competitive. They've made a decent start, and they can kick on from here. There's no doubt about that.
Strong punch. Hits one! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Nicely measured pass. How about a shot? Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Minor Figueroa. Still goalless. Minor Figueroa. Has a goal! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a hit! Minor Figueroa. Tries to stroke it through. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Going through. Going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade. Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
And a second time! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Looks to dink one in. He's picked him out. And he's cut it out. And the whistle goes for half-time. So now the team has broken through. That's certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
After 45 minutes it is still goalless, a change perhaps after half-time. The action has already resumed here.
Bolton can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose pace.
Great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's a decent ball. And the shot! And the ball's come loose. And they've been... And the follow-up. They've done it! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Wigan themselves into the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
And there's a long ball. Taylor. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
Shot a goal! Hoists it forward. Cleared without complication.
Bolton are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Minor Figueroa. Quick ball forward. Looking to break out here. Gets wrestled off the ball. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Has a pop! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Wigan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Has a hit! And another time! He has done it! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Bolton give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Played in with accuracy. Oh, real danger here. He gets past his man. He's in. Shooting chance. Managed to get it away. And there goes the final whistle. You can analyse to your heart's content. It won't change the outcome. They have lost the game. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And I think this performance...
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege. Has a pop! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
West Ham have made a 50-50 start, 3 points after 2 games. Anything that caught your eye?
Yeah, I mean, they've shown some good patches in games, but they need to
get a bit of consistency, to be reliable week on week.
Yeah, I go along with that. They're strong and competitive, they've made a decent start, and they can kick on from here, there's no doubt about that.
It's broken loose. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Good save. He got a decent fist on that.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Chance to break. He gets past his man. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And he's onside. Here's the cross. And the counter is on. BOLTON. Half an hour played now. Now has a hit! And he's done it! Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Portsmouth take the lead, 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Hoists it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Noble. Gets away from his opponent. Oh, real chance! Shot at goal! It's in! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. We've reached half-time. To review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Portsmouth ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Gets things going for the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's wrestled off the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Going through. Going forward. What does he try from here? Can he find a finish now?
West Ham showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This
shapes to shoot! So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. And it's played forward. Parker. Has he picked him out? Has a pop! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. A real chance to break.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Has a goal! Oh, good interception. Barami. And the referee brings it to a close. Portsmouth will be very happy with a job well done. An efficient win, in which the players simply did enough. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, they've got to be happy with what they've produced here because they showed plenty of industry, and I think they've ended up getting what they deserve.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of... Has a goal! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Everton have made a 50-50 start, 3 points after 2 games. Anything that caught your eye?
Yeah, I mean, they've shown some good patches in games, but they need to
get a bit of consistency, to be reliable week on week.
Yeah, go along with that. They're strong and competitive.
And the finish! Goal! Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Deftly done. Timely intervention. Danger averted for now.
Everton have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt.
Has a pop! A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Dinks one in, dinked in, shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Senderos. It's on, goes for goal! And yes, it's there! And already they're looking to run away with it. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Burnley are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Burnley get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Well, they could break here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Senderos. We hit half-time. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Burnley sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Battles to win it back.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Breaks on here. Looks to clip it forward. Cuts it out. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Senderos. Cahill. It's a loose ball. Out to the right. And the shot! Goal! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Everton have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Great leap! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Gets into some space. Oh, that's nice. Hits one! Oh, taken with style. Do not write them off. Back they come. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Shot at goal! Just off target.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now. Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Goalkeeper's ball. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Well, the manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Burnley certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.